Okay, hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Randall and Rueff. Today is Sunday, February the 9th, 2014 AD. And I came across this on Facebook, well not this, but, well actually, okay, let me start over. I had a posting on Facebook that somebody had shared, and it basically said, which U.S. president are you like? I took the 50 question test, here's the answer. Okay, let's start off. Big 5 personality test. Out of 25 U.S. presidents, you are most like, it turns out I'm most like President James Madison. Quote, standing military force with an overgrown executive will not long be safe companions to liberty. That's what he said. Okay, and as you can see on the right side of the chart, for the first, approximately about the first half, give or take, exactly the same, which is kind of neat, I guess. So here's according to this test, again, this is just according to this test, the lower left gives some examples of how I think, apparently, according to this person that came up with the test. Compared to the general population, you are A, extremely low on extroversion, indicating that you are an introvert who prefers calm environments to large social gatherings. B, above average on openness, indicating that you are very impatient with the way things are and always on the look for the new, the untested, and the untried. That is completely me. Okay, let's put that in bold. That's extremely me. Number 3, high on agreeableness, indicating that you are very empathetic, tolerant of others, and socially adaptive. Yeah, true. Above average on consciousness, indicating that you are focused when it comes to goals and deadlines and like to complete your goals and tasks before starting new ones. That's absolutely me as well. That's the cat you hear in the background. He's going a little crazy, stir crazy, because the weather's been weird. Tasha! Shh! Yeah. Average on neuroticism, indicating that you respond adequately to changes in your environment and feel some measure of stress under pressure without letting it get to you. I kind of see where they go. I mean, sometimes not, depending on the situation. So that is the first part of what I learned. And the second thing, let's see if I'll click it up here. Okay, here, let's see if we can drag it over here now. Okay, here is the second part that I got. It says, according to a study done by Jeffrey J. Mondak, PhD, your scores indicate that you are not likely to discriminate on the basis of race or sexual orientation, more likely to be pro-choice. Ooh, that's not true. I'm pro-life. Oh, I'm definitely pro-life, baby. Don't want me pro-choice. Ooh, that's definitely wrong. Likely to feel trapped by the status quo. That's probably true. Likely to enjoy complex and abstract discussions. That's true. Likely to be more knowledgeable on academic topics. Depends on the topic. More likely to favor military intervention as a means of solving foreign policy problems. That's probably true. Less likely to think that international cooperation will solve foreign policy problems. That's probably true too. That's more likely to take responsibility and take an active interest in your community. Sometimes. Probably not as much as I'd like, to be honest, on that one. More likely to be patriotic and proud of your country. Sometimes. Depends on the situation again. More likely to enjoy romantic fiction than, that's not true. Less likely to have a tolerant attitude towards smoking. Less likely. Yeah, that's absolutely true. I hate smoking. It drives me nuts. So that's absolutely true. More likely to favor harsh critical punishments over mild ones. Depends on the situation. Overall, though, I don't like... For example, I don't agree with the death penalty. I don't agree with the death penalty. That's wrong. Killing people is wrong no matter what situation. So that's my thoughts on that. Less likely to watch TV and read the news, preferring instead to follow. Ooh, that's not true. Less likely to mobilize your friends in your own interests, preferring instead to immerse yourself in your interests in solitude. That's absolutely true. Someone who sees impassive to others while being In fact, quite sure of their own views. That's absolutely. I'm not very good at getting out my beliefs and opinions out through it. That's extremely me. I wish this is the one thing I wish I was better at. That is getting my ideas and thoughts out. Less likely to regularly change jobs and partners. Well, I don't know how many partners. No women. I wish there wasn't one. Anyway, moving on. As far as less likely to frequently change, I've changed jobs several times when I was working. When you have a bad back and pain every day, it kind of puts me outside of this question. But anyway, less likely to end up in jail or get in trouble with the law. I like to think so. More likely to generally agree with your immediate friend. No, that's absolutely not true. I don't agree with them on a lot of things. More likely to simply avoid people who are hostile to you or whom you are in disagreement. Yeah, but that's true. I do my best to do that. More likely to oppose capital punishment. That's absolutely right. I don't think killing people is good. I think it's bad. It's very bad. It's evil. It's the definition of evil. More likely to take a favorable view of government welfare. Yes and no. It depends on the program and how. It just depends. I mean, there's some things I agree and some things I don't. So just on this one, it's kind of mixed because I do agree with some programs and there's other programs I don't agree with. So, for example, I think like somebody who's mentally retarded, physically disabled, I think they should get some benefits. Whereas there's some other people on welfare that I don't think should get benefits. So I'm kind of mixed on that one. Now, this one in orange is the one that really gets to me because this is absolutely not true. Okay, according to a study done by Jamie Hyman, PhD, your scores indicate that you are more likely than the average person to enjoy bitter vegetables like broccoli and arugula. Okay, first of all, I've heard of arugula, don't know what it is. Second of all, I hate broccoli. I hate it. It's disgusting. Hate the way it looks, hate the way it feels, definitely hate the way it tastes. Taste is horrible. Secondly, arugula. I'm not even sure what it is, to be honest. I've heard of it. More than likely being a vegetable the way I think it is, it's probably not something I would want. So that's that. And now you know.